Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast of non-league Greater St. Helens girls basketball action. It's the visiting 3A Kelso Lassies taking on the home team, the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs of the 2A classification. A good old-fashioned cross-river rivalry here at Ted Nat Court inside soon-to-be-named a special someone's gymnasium. We'll get to that a little bit later on in the night. But first, it's game number one of a varsity doubleheader between Kelso and Mark Morris boys to follow, roughly 7 o'clock-ish. Should have ourselves a good competitive matchup here tonight. Kelso comes into this one with a 2-1 record overall on the season. Both of their wins have come at the expense of a couple of teams in the 2A Greater St. Helens League. Kelso defeated the RA Long Lumberjills 58-32 to open the season. And then they came back a couple days later and beat Ridgefield 45-28. Most recently, Kelso on the losing end, playing one of the bigger 4A teams from the Greater St. Helens League, the Skyview Storm. And Skyview beat the Lassies 57-44. So Kelso coming into this one with a 2-1 record. Mark Morris, on the other hand, they are 1-2. They took on a 3A Greater St. Helens League team to start the year at Mountain View, lost that one 59-34. Then they took on a league opponent Woodland and fell 56-42. And most recently picking up a dominating win against Hudson's Bay, 85-21. As we've got the lights dimmed out here for some special pregame introductions. Always cool when you've got the pageantry added to the fact that it's a rivalry. So you got student sections decked out, the band working tonight, I believe, for the first time here at home, I believe. Haven't been here for all of them. But neither here nor there. They got the lights ready to go for the introductions. And it's going to be a real fun night. For those who have been living under a rock this week and haven't checked social media, the Mark Morris High School is doing something special for long-tenured, recently retired head coach Bill Backamus, who is in the building getting set to watch this first girls matchup, and then he'll take center stage before the boys tip off. And the gymnasium will be named after Coach Backamus, so it should be a great ceremony. It might cut into the start time of the boys' game between Kelso and Mark Morris, which is tentatively scheduled for about 7 o'clock. So don't be too upset if it takes a little bit while before that game gets underway, but it should be a treat nonetheless. Just about a minute until we're going to have the national anthem and pregame intros here at Mark Morris High School. Some roster notes here before we start this one. First, for the visitors, the Kelso Lassies are going to be without the services of sophomore number 2 Carson Hall. And then for Mark Morris, arguably one of their star players, Reese Johnston, a junior, number 24, unavailable to play here tonight. So a little bit of a balancing act there. Both teams are missing an important player, so we'll see how it shakes out and who it affects most. As we're going to get pregame intros here.
One of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes these games an educational experience. How we behave will be a big impact on the overall quality of the
Jake Moe is in the comment section. Jake, what's up, my man? How's your evening going? Says, let's go Kelso. Good luck tonight. Madeline, good luck tonight, Madeline, from your cousin Jake. Referring to Madeline Moe, of course, for those who don't know. Those two words rhymed. I wonder if the air conditioning has gotten any better here, because it's going to get hot later on tonight. Gymnasium figures to be full.
At 5'4", a senior, number 0, Madeline Moe. At 5'10", a junior, number 1, Peyton Champagne. At 5'9", freshman, number 4, Maylee Amrine. At 5'7", a senior, number 12, Regan Rubin. At 5'6", another senior here, number 13, Drew Betniski. The assistant coaches for our Highlanders are Turner Joy, Kelsey Schullen, Krista Spalding, and head coach Andrew Johnson.
There is the starting lineup for the Kelso Lassies.
And now, let's give it up for our girls.
In case you didn't hear it, we will announce them here after the Mark Morris intros.
We have a 5'5" sophomore, number 5, Kiki Maka. At 5'4", a sophomore, number 10, Camry Gonzalez. On her tail end at 5'5", the senior, number 12, Rayleigh Gonzalez. And the wing coach at 5'8", senior, number 15, Peyton Flores. And at 5'6", senior, number 23, Taya Bakari. The assistant coaches for Mark Morris are Cal Fowler for screen, and the head coach tonight, Sean Atkins.
And there is your starting lineup for the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs.
Officials Association, please welcome Scott Allen, Neil Williamson, and Dave Crane. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would all please rise and remove your hats to join us in the playing of the national anthem performed tonight by your very own Mark Morris High School Band, under the direction of drum major Damian Manchin.
National anthem performed by the Mark Morris Pep Band. Again, let's go over the starting lineups here for Kelso. It's going to be number 0, senior Maddie Moe, and then number 1, junior Peyton Champagne. Freshman Maylee Amrine getting the start in place of Carson Hall. Number 12, senior Bregan Ruland, and rounding out the starting lineup for the Lassies, senior Drew Betniski, number 13. The Lassies coached by Andrew Johnson, and for Mark Morris as Kelso wins the tap, and on the floor it's dug out by Mark Morris. This is Kiki Makaivi, the first starter. Kea Makaivi, her sister, also out there, the senior for Mark Morris, as we've got a turnover and another right back. Give us a chance to finish out that starting lineup for the Mark Morris Lady Monarchs. Camry Gazzotti, number 10, a sophomore. Rayleigh Gazzotti, so a pair of sisters. And going along with her are those two sisters is Caden Scorns, number 15. Head coach of the Lady Monarchs is Sean Atkins. Pass down low intended for Gorins. Retrieved, and she stumbles around and throws the ball away. A lot of nerves here in the first couple seconds of the game. 3 turnovers already, and we've just had 30 seconds pass. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Mark Morris. Kelso on their first offensive set here. Coach Andrew Johnson spoke with him before the game, and he said it's a rivalry. There's really not much more you got to say about that. You got to be ready to come and play, and it's a fun atmosphere, and they're ready to go. And for Mark Morris, it's going to be an adjustment not having Reese Johnson in the lineup for Sean Atkins, as we've got a pass to the high post. Champaign travels. So 4 turnovers combined here in the first 45 seconds of the ball game. Both teams looking to settle it down and throw a basketball towards the round cylinder with a net attached. Sean Atkins said that the team really hasn't had a chance to play much together so far. Nice entry pass down low. Good space created there by Gorins, but Gorins hits the bottom of the rim. First shot attempt in the ball game. And right in front of the Kelso bench, a player is fouled. And it's going to go against Rayleigh Gazzotti, her first personal. It's the first team foul of the ball game. Some Kelso students made the trip out here, of course, and there will be plenty more where they came from here for the boys game coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. Early start here for the girls varsity game. Drive and a kick to the corner. Now back out far wing. Circling back here to the near side is Ruland. Ruland working on Camry Gazzotti, and now pass goes over to Mo. Mo crosses over on Gorins, passes it inside. It's tapped back, and right there is Betniski. Her shot just a little bit long. She thought she hit it. Now a little transition opportunity here. Nice little Euro step through by Gazzotti, but she loses a handle on the ball. Kelso gets it back. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called. And it looks like it's going to go on Rayleigh Gazzotti, and that's going to be her second personal. And real quick, she's going to have to check out. Ashlyn Cole will check in here for the Lady Monarchs. And Rayleigh looks a little frustrated either with herself or the fact she was called for the fouls, or a combination of both. Ruland looking to get it in. Long pass to Betniski. Maki Evie guarding the ball. Kelso tries to get around the near corner. We'll reset up top with Ruland. Nice cut, but this one out of bounds, and it looks like it's last touched by the Monarchs. Trying to go inside to Maddie Moe. 5:54 to go here in the opening quarter, and both teams playing chess, not checkers. 3-ball by Champaign, no good. Rebound is loose still in the far corner, picked up by the Lassies. Shot up with the left, no good. Rebound, Kiki Maki-Evie. Now Kea passes up a shot. She's a shooter. Nice head fake and a drive, and a foul is going to be called as Kiki had a step on the defense. And the foul is going to be called on Maddie Moe, her first. It's the first Lassies team foul here with 5:35 to go. Maki-Evie bounce pass out to Kia Maki-Evie. Kiki for 3. Yes, the lid is finally off the basket here at Mark Morris. 3-0, Monarchs with the advantage.
Kiki Maki-Evie for 3 for the Monarchs.
And that ball's dribbled off of a foot, but a foul is called. And it's going to go on Camry Gazzotti, her first. And dangerous pass stolen away. Maki-Evie trying to get out in front of Champaign. Finds a trailer. There were 2 in the area. Gorins might have been the intended target, and it's loose, but it's picked up. Driving is Gazzotti, and Gazzotti's bumped. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Betniski. And it looks like that the official says on the floor, and it is going to be on the floor. And Sean Atkins wants free throws, but doesn't get them. Bounce pass near block. Can't be handled by Gorins. And the ball not tied up. They say Kelso digs it out. Now Champaign pushing the pace near sideline. Mo finds a cutter, Rulin under the basket, throws it away. Probably didn't realize how far she had trickled underneath the basket. Good play design there. Bounce pass, far block. Gorns kicks it out. Mock Evie, another triple on the way, no good. Rebound to Mo. Kelso still looking for their first basket here. Over 3.5 have gone by. Whistle, foul on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Ashlyn Cole. That's her first. Checking into the game is Paisley Friedenberg, freshman, off the bench here for Sean Atkins, and I think Coach Atkins just indicated he wants a 20, and he's going to get one. We'll keep it right here on the Mark Morris side. They lead it here 3-0 with 4:14 to go in the opening quarter. Fans, thanks so much for being with us here tonight. Again, doubleheader action, of course. Most of you know that. 7 o'clock, we will have the Mark Morris boys versus the Kelso boys. And a ceremony before the game commemorating Bill Backamus. Should be a very, very, very awesome atmosphere to be a part of. And I figure that the gymnasium will be full. Lassies will inbound it here. Ruland drives into traffic, throws it up, and tipped out of bounds, they say. Last touched by the Monarchs. 14 seconds on the shot clock here. Amrine with it, bounce past Betniski, near block. Skips it out, far wing, couple dribbles to the center of the circle there. Head fake by Rulin from the far wing, creates a little bit of space, misses the shot, no rim, and this is a foul called, loose ball variety against Kelso, and it's gonna go against Maylee Amrine. That's gonna be her first personal. So the defense good here so far in the early going for both teams. Mark Morris yet to allow a basket. Kelso only allowing that one, so. Long two is left short there from Ashlyn Cole. Kelso pushes the pace and throws it away. Little 3-on-2 if they hurry. Maka Evie shoots around Rulin, but Rulin did a great job of just going straight up. And a foul is going to be called after the ball thrown away, and Mark Morris recovers. And it's going to go on Maylee Amrine and inserted into the starting lineup for tonight's ball game. That's her second personal, and she's going to check out. Checking in is Aubrey Freeman, and Freeman is a worker for sure. She's got a constant motor. See if she can maybe spark Kelso. Left all alone, shooting the three is Cole, and it's airballed. She's yet to draw iron, and a jumper back up, no good, and then we're gonna get a traveling call that's gonna be Mark Morris basketball. And the Kelso fans not pleased with that call. Thought that there was a foul. KS skip past far side, Camry with it. Friedenberg has Ruland on her. Nice seal by Gorns. Gorns goes up, get that out of here, says Peyton Champaign. Comes over from the help side. 14 on the shot clock. Long pass gets to the corner. Cole draws iron this time, but it's rebounded by Kelso. Shot no good there from Freeman off the dribble. Rebound, Mark Morris. Kea brings it across. Right down the middle, off the window and in. And a timeout, Kelso. The Lassies have not played poorly on the defensive side there. If anything, they'll probably talk about picking up the ball a little bit better. But I think right now the focus is going to be settling down on the offensive side and running their sets a little bit cleaner. Good start to the ball game for both team defenses. A lot of time left in this one. 5-0 Mark Morris with 2:22 to go here in the first. A little pressure being shown here by the Monarchs D. Tough shot, no good. Everything's been tightly contested so far. And traveling called against Kelso, or excuse me, against Mark Morris. Rulin brings it across for the Lassies. Nice screen set up top. Freeman loses a handle, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think it might have went off her. And Freeman kind of just jogged over to the sideline. Not sure if she thought that she was the last to touch it. Mark Morris with possession and the lead. Feed inside. A little long, stolen away. Champagne with it, pushing the pace. This is a three by Rulin, and she hits the deck. No whistle there. A whistle down low, though. Foul's going to be on the floor, and this should be free throws here for the Lassies, so chance to get something on the board here with $1:29 to go in the first. It's going to be number 5, Eleanor Treadway, at the charity stripe. And the first one bounces a couple times but does not go down. Second free throw, this time bounces down. And the Lassies have a single on the board here, 5-1. 3 from the corner, up and off for Cole. Ball on the floor. Makiiwi tries to grab it, and now it's tied up. A couple hands on the basketball there. And possession is going to favor Kelso. 5-1 here with $1:16 to go in the first. Treadway is fouled on the drive. That's Grace Eaton on the defense. And Treadway will head right back to the free throw line here. And the first free throw, no good. Treadway, a 5'7" junior. Only player to score so far for Kelso. And the second one, no good. Both of them off the back iron, and it's Cole who comes away with it and brings it across. Nice hesitation, bounce pass to Eaton. Eaton gets it to the top. Makiiwi to Cole. Cole misses that one long. Rebound tracked down there by Destiny Watson, and she's going to pull the trigger. No good. Rebound Freeman. Freeman looking to push and now slows it down. Plenty of time here for Kelso. They get a quality look here. They could go 2 for 1, and they do. Tough bucket finally goes down. It's Regan Rulin, the senior, 5-3. Head faking a drive shot, no good. And Kelso will have a chance potentially here. Ball's poked loose. It's going to be Kelso ball. 19.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bounce pass to the high post. Nice turn. Shot denied. Loose ball picked up. Treadway scores. 5-5. And the Monarchs get it off. It's good if it goes, and it doesn't quite get there from Kea Maka-Iwi. So a 5-0 close to the quarter ties things up. 5 apiece here. Eleanor Treadway with 3 and Bregan Rulin with 2, and Kiki Maka-Iwi with 3 and Kea Maka-Iwi with 2. Obviously, not a lot of scoring there in the first quarter, but you expect these type of intense efforts, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and nerves can always play a factor in this type of an atmosphere in these games. So not a surprise at all that we're tied up here at 5 apiece. It'll be Mark Morris basketball to start the second quarter. Kiki for 3, hits the side of the backboard, tracked down by Maylee Amrine. Ball poked loose, goes to Freeman. Freeman dribbles far side, keeps her dribble, gets a screen. Now looking for some help at the high post. It's tapped away, and Maka-Iwi slaps it back in bounds. Mo with it now, 6 on the shot clock. Mo drives near side, shot no good, no rim, and a whistle jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will favor Kelso, but the shot clock will not reset. It's going to be 1 tick. Oh, it does reset. Oh. They're going to, I don't think they're going to reset. Are they going to reset? Let's see. It would have been 1, yeah, they're not going to reset. I figured they shouldn't be doing that. 1 second on the shot clock, so Kelso is not aware, and that is going to be a shot clock violation. Tough to win a jump ball there and have to give up the possession arrow for a 1 second opportunity. Maka-Iwi for 3. This is Kea, no good. Rebound to Betniski, and she pushes it across. Yeah, the ball's on the floor, thrown away. Eaton came away with it. Shot partially blocked. Betniski comes away with it for Kelso. Both teams selling out here on defense. Mo has it stolen away by Kiki, and Kiki drives in, lays it up. Kiki Maka-Iwi now with 5. Mark Morris regains the advantage, 7-5. Long pass near side goes into the Monarchs bench. A couple of subs coming in here for Kelso. Treadway back out there, and Kinsey Palmer making her first appearance. Maki Evie to the high post. Eaton finds Friedenberg. Her three barely hits the rim, but an offensive rebound out to Kiki for three. And Kiki is fouled and will head to the line for 3 free throws.
Evie fouled, shooting 3 at the line.
.543 to go here in the first half. And Kiki hits the first. 6 points leading all scorers in the ball game. 2 more are coming. Hits the second. And Kiki swishes the third, 3 for 3 at the line. Amrine, short 2, no good. Treadway comes away with it initially and then tied up. Possession arrow favoring Mark Morris. Maki Evie got her hands on it. The sophomore showing what she's capable of here. She's going to be the leader of the team here before you know it. That shot from Friedenberg airballed. Shot clock does not reset. Maki Evie cuts and gets it. Her shot a little bit long. Rebound Lassies. Kelso super slow here on the offensive side, getting going. Just takes a couple of good sets before you start feeling good. And we're going to get a blocking foul here called on Kiki.
Substitution for Monarchs, number 3, Austin Cole. Coming in for the Highlanders, number 12, Regan Rulin.
Rulin back into the game here for Kelso. And she's got it, being guarded by Camry Gazzotti. Champagne has the shot blocked, but a foul's called.
Peyton Champagne shooting for the Highlanders.
And Peyton Champagne will head to the free throw line. And hits the first. That's her first point of the ball game. Had a great game against the Arlong Lumberjills to start the season. Hits the second. 10-7. Friedenberg trying to get the corner double teamed. Pressure defense being applied here by the Lassies. This is Gorins, and it rolls off. Ball tied up, and a jump called. Possession will favor Kelso. Into the ball game for the Lassies is Emberlyn Homer. Ruland, jump stop, lost control, passes, and traveling is called. Amrine got caught up a little bit there after leaving her feet. And we're going to get a timeout, Kelso. We'll keep it here with the Mark Morris side, and we'll be back in just a second after a word from our sponsor. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of R.A. Long and Mark Morris High School on N2 Media. Call financial advisor Ryan Littlefield at 360-916-4650 or visit him at 911 11th Avenue in Longview for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. 10-7 the score. Mark Morris with the lead with 4:23 to go in the second quarter. Head coach Sean Atkins going over instructions with his team. And on the other side, Andrew Johnson in his first season with the Kelso Lassies. talking strategy as well. And I'm a one-man band, right? So that means I'm play-by-play and I'm color. If I'm in the Kelso lineup right now or in the coaching staff, I'm just telling the girls, move the ball quicker, too much dribbling. Right now, everyone's just trying to put it on the deck and get by their defender, and it's just not really cohesive basketball here for the Lassies. You can see the difference, even though the shots aren't falling right now, ball loose, and they're going to say out of bounds, Caden Scorins, but the ball movement for Mark Morris is just a little bit crisper and faster. You know, there's been quite a few possessions so far by Kelso where they're dribbling, running around for 3 to 4 seconds. I know that may not seem like a long time, but in basketball, it really is. Kelso with it here, and see what they can come up with on their first offensive possession. A drive and a foul is going to be called as Champagne was cut off, and fouls are really starting to add up here for the Monarchs. Ashlyn Cole with her second personal, and it's the third team foul on the Monarchs. Lassies get it in. Ruland picks up her dribble at the elbow, sets a nice screen. Champagne stopped her momentum, tries to pass back, and it's stolen. Mark Morris comes away with it. Zone defense here. A three by Cole, rolls off. Rebound to Kelso. Champagne with it, stops, pops from three, no good. And this ball's out of bounds. It'll be Mark Morris ball. Pass tapped out of bounds there by Maylee Amrine. 22 on the shot clock. Nobody guarding the basket except Champagne comes over and gets her second block of the game. And a timeout called as Homer had possession of it, had two Lady Monarchs around her. So Kelso will save an opportunity to possess the ball here. 3:01 to go in the second. Again, fans, make sure you stick around for the doubleheader. Boys tip off after the girls and after the Bill Backamus gym naming ceremony. Should be a very electric atmosphere here tonight. It already is for this girls game. For an early start time, most people either called out sick or got off an hour early, or they're comfortably retired. Oh, there's a spam bot in the Facebook comment section, so beware. Don't click on that link.
Number 5,
It's going to be Maylee Amrine inbounding here. And Ruland gets it. And a foul on the floor. Kiki Maki Evie checks back in here for Ashlyn Cole. Maddie Moe checking back in for Kelso. Peyton Champagne will get a breather. Ruland will inbound it. Looking for some help here, and wisely throws it off of the defender's leg to get a new 5 seconds. Just have to change positions now. Ruland able to get it in to find Moe. Moe can't catch initially, but recovers, picks up her dribble, pivoting around, looking for some help, finds it. Holmer picks up her dribble, backdoor cut by Mo, pass off the leg and kick now under the basket by Caden Scorins. New shot clock for Kelso. Three ball up and off. Ball tapped out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Kelso. That was Holmer trying his luck there. Ruland again trying to inbound it, and a whistle. 5-second violation called against Kelso. It's not a lot of movement away from the ball. No screens really being set for Kelso. It's like they're just trying to jab step their defender off of them, and try to flash and cut. Shot up and down with confidence from Paisley Friedenberg, the freshman. Mo turns, drives baseline. Beautiful move by Maddie Mo. Badly needed field goal there for the Lassies. The zone defense here has really been the principal defense played by Kelso, as that shot might have been affected. Neither here nor there. Does not draw iron. Ruland off the dribble, hits the deck, shot no good, saved, and Mark Morris comes away with it, pushing the pace now is Maka-Evie, and the ball's loose, picked up by Kea Maka-Evie. Friedenberg to the corner, couple dribbles in and a shot no good from Rayleigh Gazzotti. Second chance look no good, rebound Ruland. Ruland drives left, bodies the defender, Maka-Evie. Ruland is able to score, cut the lead to 1. Three ball by Friedenberg is down! (15-11), Mark Morris on top. Amrine up there to screen. Ruland goes left, floats it off the window. Back-to-back buckets for Bregan Ruland, the senior. Open shooter, Friedenberg in the corner, hits another! 8 for Friedenberg, all in a row. 5 seconds on the clock. Ruland gets a screen, steps back, volleyball line, triple is just off. That's going to do it for the first half. What a close to the first half it was for freshman Paisley Friedenberg. 8 points in a row for Mark Morris. Bregan Ruland with a couple field goals down the stretch for Kelso.
As we prepare for the halftime, for tonight's entertainment, we will have a special performance by
Mark Morris will take the lead into the locker room, 18-13.
For the ones who always bring the spirit to you.
Well, fans enjoy the dancing from the cheerleaders here, but I do have to mute the audio out of copyright infringement stuff. So, got the Mark Morris cheerleaders here for you.
Strike up the band.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the half here, 18-13, Mark Morris with the advantage. Let's go over the numbers here for the first half. All of these numbers, of course, unofficial. We'll start with Mark Morris. They have the lead. 2 players with 8 points, Kiki Maki-Evie and Paisley Fredenberg, and then Kea Maki-Evie with 2. So 3 players combining for the 18 points from Mark Morris here so far in the first half of this one. For Kelso, Bregan Rulin with 6, Eleanor Treadway with 3, Peyton Champagne with 2, and Maddie Moe with 2. Kelso's 13 points dispersed amongst those players. Starting to fill up here at Mark Morris High School, soon to be named Bill Backamus Gymnasium. But a lot of people are here in attendance looking to get 15 to 30 seconds with Coach Backamus. I imagine that he's going to be pretty exhausted by the time this one's over with, letting everybody know what he's been up to. 6 minutes until the start of the second half. We're going to take an audio break here, fans, and we'll be back in just about 5 minutes or so. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about set for the start of the second half. Kelso needs to get something going here on the offensive end. The defense really has not been the issue for the Lassies, holding Mark Morris to just 18 points here on the road, but scoring 13 in the half doesn't win you a lot of ball games. Obviously, the same can be said a little bit for Mark Morris, but they're the ones with the 5-point advantage, and they'll start with the ball. See what the Lassies can do to get going here in the second half. Good ball movement here on the first set, and it's Kea Maka-Evie with the triple for Mark Morris. Largest lead of the game, and Kelso throws the ball away. Not the desired start there. Camry Gazzotti bounce pass to the foul line, kick out near side. A three from Kiki Maka-Evie, no good. And the offensive rebound collected, though, down low. Three ball is up by Gazzotti, and it rolls out. Champagne with the board for Kelso. Handoff. Rulin gets it to Champagne. Champagne hands it to Mo. Mo head fakes, dribbles a couple times, looking to get it to Champagne in the corner, and does. Champagne dribbles to the wing, pops a three, no good. Kiki with the rebound. Trying to dribble out of traffic. Monarchs with numbers up ahead if they hurry. Pass to the near side. Three is up and just off from Camry Gazzotti. Offensive rebound, Goran's kick out. Rayleigh Gazzotti, her three's no good. Ball tapped around, kept alive. Kiki, and it's tapped out of bounds. Last touched by Kelso. Largest lead of the game for the Monarchs here, 21-13, and we're going to have a substitution here. Peyton Champagne will check out, and Eleanor Treadway into the ball game here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Nice entry to the high post, back outside. Dribbling out from the corner, trying to get it to the top of the circle. It's tapped, collected. Mark Morris now with 12 on the shot clock. A three by Camry, rattles out. Offensive board to Rayleigh, though. And Kia drives, loses a handle on the ball. Betniski comes away with it for Kelso. Kelso surviving that possession there. Betniski goes to the corner, dribbling out of the corner. Treadway back to the corner where Betniski took the spot of Treadway. Her three's no good. Rebound, Camry. First name basis when you've got two Gazzottis and two Maka-Evies. Beautiful steal there by Bregan Ruland, and she was fouled immediately after coming away with it. The lid on the basket tight here for the Lassies in this ball game. Mo handling the rock, gets it. Betniski, far side. Ruland dribbling back, looking to go one-on-one, has it poked loose momentarily. Ruland comes away with it, fires a pass backdoor. Treadway just misses it. Had a great look fighting for the loose ball, gets it, and tied up. A jump ball is going to be called. Possession will favor Kelso. Ruland will inbound it. Ball out of bounds, last touched by Amrine at Kelso. Little pressure broken there by the Monarchs. Kiki for three, no. Gorans has it pulled away, and she's going to be called for a foul. It's going to be her second personal. It's the second Monarchs team foul. Dangerous pass poked loose, recovered, and then the pass advanced, tapped away and stolen. Taking it to the cup, missing the shot is Camry Gazzotti, but she'll head to the free throw line for 2. So Camry Gazzotti at the line, scoreless so far in the game, but scoreless no more. First point for Camry. Paisley Fredenberg checking in. Rayleigh Gazzotti checking out. Camry's second free throw no good. Freeman into the game for Kelso, pulls down the board. Dribbling out of the corner, Rulin picks up her dribble, back to the corner, Freeman. Freeman being guarded tightly, has a couple Monarchs around her. Fredenberg, I believe, is going to be called for a foul. That's going to be the third team foul here with 4:35 to go. It's been about the only thing that's really not gone Mark Morris's way is that the defense, they're playing pressure man-to-man, where you see Kelso in a lot of zones so far. Right now, the man-to-man defense, hard to figure out for the Lassies. 3-ball missed, offensive rebound. Freeman for 3, long. Rebound to Gazzotti, and she's fouled. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Maddie Moe, it looks like. Yep, it's going to be her second personal. Long inbound pass gets to Fredenberg, but stolen away by Moe from behind. Moe dribbling around, kicks, finds an open shooter. Freeman for 3, no good. Rebound collected there by Hayden Johnson. Johnson looking to provide a spark. Has a look, shoots, misses. Rebound, fought for, tied up, jump ball. Treadway going at it with Cadence Gorns there for it. It's going to be Mark Morris possession, 4:01 halfway through the third. Kelso has not been able to increase their total, still stuck at 13. Ball poked loose by Ruland. Monarchs inbound it. Break the pressure in the backcourt. Drive, shot partially blocked, and it's going to stay here. Looked like Johnson came over, and she's adding a different element to the Lassies lineup. They trailed by 9. Still a lot of time left. 9 points really isn't that much. Fouls called on the floor. They're calling it pretty tight here tonight. Kinsey Palmer picks up the personal. All of a sudden, Kelso with 3 team fouls now. Bounce pass inside. Fredenberg goes up, misses the shot. Foul called. Did I mention they're calling it tight? And now Paisley Fredenberg at the free throw line. And the freshman hits the first. She's the game's leading scorer with 9 off the bench. Second free throw rolls out. Rebound to Freeman. And a reach. Foul's called. And that's going to be on Gorans. Nope, they got Maki Evie here for the foul. Grace Eaton will check in for Keamaka Evie. Three ball jacked up, missed there by Ruland. Rebound Mark Morris, Kiki with it. Tries to go up the near sideline. And head coach Sean Atkins is protesting that it was tipped out of bounds. They got Lassies possession here. Long look there from Coach Atkins. Ruland looking for some help. Passes it down low. Treadway throws it away. Nice defense there by Kiki Maka-Evie to retrieve that. Camry Gazzotti out in front. Has a wolf behind her. Treadway comes away with it for Kelso. Kelso's got to find a bucket. Ball out of bounds. They'll retain possession. 2:51 to go here in the third quarter. Ruland looking, throws it in and throws it away, and Friedenberg tripped from behind. Miscommunication here. One official calling a foul, another official calling a travel. And it's going to be a foul called against Kelso. And it's going to go on Hayden Johnson. And that's going to be 5 team fouls, so free throws here for the Monarchs. And at the line is Paisley Friedenberg. First free throw good. 10 now for Friedenberg. Couple of subs here. Champagne in the ball game, as well as Emberlyn Homer. And Destiny Watson out there for Mark Morris. Whistle. And apparently we've got blood on the floor. .248 to go, third quarter. Largest lead of the ball game here for Mark Morris, 24-13. And apparently the blood has been sopped up. Friedenberg, second free throw is good. Sub in for Mark Morris. Friedenberg checks out. Keamaka Evie back in. Long pass back to the near side. Champagne being guarded by Maka-Evie. Gets it to Ruland. Ruland puts it on the deck. Back to the basket. Gets it to Freeman. Freeman, a jumper from just inside the line is down. That's the first Kelso points here in the third quarter. Badly needed basket. Maka-Evie back to Gazzotti. Camry's three is down. First field goal for Camry Gazzotti. Lead up to 13 now for Mark Morris. And this ball's out of bounds off Kelso. .158 to go in the third quarter. Pressure nearly broken. Good job there by Ruland. Ruland jump stops, steps around, hits the deck, hits the shot. And she's ready to go here. Showing some emotion after that made bucket. Kelso looking to come away with another turnover. And it's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to go against Ruland. And it will. So more bonus free throws here for Mark Morris. Camry Gazzotti at the line. Ruland now with 8 points, leading the Lassies in scoring. And Gazzotti's first freebie no good. Ashlyn Cole checking in for Grace Eaton. Second free throw from Camry is good. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. Mark Morris leads it 29-17. After the timeout, Kelso basketball. Peyton Champagne will inbound it. She can run the baseline. And the Lassies get it in. Bringing it across. Bregan Ruland crosses over on the defender. Nearly loses a handle. Gets it back. Working on Camry Gazzotti. Goes right. Foul on the floor. Free throws will now be awarded to Kelso. Mark Morris over the limit now with 5.
Number 12, Bregan Ruland, shooting 2 at the line.
Ruland's first long and no good.
Coming in for the Monarchs, number 12, Brady Gazzotti.
Second free throw on the way and good. 9 now for Bregan Ruland. That ball's thrown away. So the Kelso pressure leads to a turnover. Playing from behind here, down 11. Ruland dribbling a lot, finds some help. Freeman drives baseline, bounce pass to the far block, ends up leaking out, and it's Emberlyn Homer with a triple, and that is huge for Kelso. Maka Evie skips it, Kiki now with it. Back to Kea. Kea finds Kiki. Kiki open for 3 to get it back. Does. She's a shooter. Shooter, shoot. Amrine leans in. No call. Rebound, Monarchs. 15 on the clock. Kiki to Kea. Kea to the foul line. Rayleigh kicks out. And Ashlyn Cole fouled, then she'll head to the line.
Ashlyn Cole at the line, so she'll be shooting 2.
Ashlyn Cole scoreless so far in the ball game. Can easily change all of that with one of these two free throws. Misses the first.
Coming in for the Monarchs, number 34.
Kinsey Palmer in the game. Betniski out there as well for Kelso. Maddie Moe. Second free throw, no good. Rebounds, Amrine. 1 second, good if it goes. No good. That's going to do it here for the third quarter. Mark Morris leads it 32-21. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of R.A. Long and Mark Morris High School on N2 Media. Call financial advisor Ryan Littlefield at 360-916-4650 or visit him at 911 11th Avenue in Longview for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Welcome back to Mark Morris High School. 32-21, Kelso with the lead. Mark Morris with the lead. Kelso looking to stage a late comeback here. They were held scoreless until about the 2:20 mark in the third quarter. They do end up scoring 8 in the period. But Mark Morris scores 14, adding 6 to their halftime lead. Kelso student sections, after a brief 1-minute rest, back on their feet here on the near sideline. See what the Lassies have in store here the final 8 minutes. And for Mark Morris, they've done great so far. Played tremendously well on the defensive side of the ball. They moved the ball very well. Found a lot of open shots. Kelso with the ball here, and it's going to be Champagne, Ruland, Amrine, Moe, and Betniski to start the period. Mark Morris, a little bit different look here. Shot up, no good. And it's Friedenberg who comes away with it. Friedenberg wearing a new jersey now, wearing number 34, as her standard number 11 no longer available for the night. Let's see if this shot's available there for Maka Evie. She just hit one from right there, and this one's airballed and out of bounds. Betniski has a little space, finds Amrine. Amrine's shot just a little bit short, but she gets her own rebound and she's fouled. Champagne to inbound it. Champagne picks up her dribble, fires a pass at the high post. Kick out near side. Moe for 3. Rattles out. Far block. Shot up. Count the bucket and 1. Looks like True Betniski with the basket. And she'll head to the free throw line. Big play there from the senior Betniski, getting her first points of the game here. Gets the lead down to 9. And this one's no good, but Champagne comes away with the offensive rebound. Chance for more here for the Lassies. Champagne for 3. No. Rebound, Kiki. And Kiki fighting off a couple Lassies. She's fouled. I know Kelso wants to apply some pressure, but they've already got a team foul up there with 6:51 to go. Last thing that they're going to want to do is risk putting Mark Morris on the free throw line. Mark Morris with 2 team fouls, so same could be said for the Monarchs. Kiki, wraparound pass. deflected out of bounds, last touched by Kelso. 6:43 left in the ball game. And Keamaki Evie to inbound it here for the Mark Morris Monarchs, leading by 9. Nice feed inside. Friedenberg fouled on the shot, and she'll head to the line. So freshman Paisley Friedenberg at the free throw line, and the first is good. Second free throw on the way and swished home for Friedenberg. 13 in the ball game, leading all scorers. Traveling is called on Kinsey Palmer. Don't think that the Kelso coaching staff necessarily agreed with that call. Camry Gazzotti fouled from behind by Maddie Moe. So Kelso accumulating fouls here, 6:25 left in the game, and that's their third team foul, the third personal on Maddie Moe. To the corner, inbound goes to Camry Gazzotti, and she has it poked loose, stolen away. Palmer, floater from the charity stripe. Kinsey Palmer with her first bucket. Pressure broken. Friedenberg advances it, gets it back near wing, three-point line extended. Good ball movement. Kiki ball fake, drives in, and she's fouled on the drive. Hayden Johnson will be called for this one. Next foul, and Mark Morris is on the free throw line for 2 free throws each trip. Paisley Friedenberg checks out. Rayleigh Gazzotti back in. Low pass picked out there. Pass deflected. Kea keeps it in bounds. Kea with it now, skips it. Kiki fouled, and Betniski is going to be called for this one. Free throws coming here for Mark Morris. Did I mention that they're calling it tight? Because they are. They are calling it tight here. First free throw good from Kiki. She's got 12. Now 13. Timeout, Mark Morris.
Timeout.
The Monarchs lead it 36-25. Well, fans, thank you so much for being with us here tonight. Make sure you're following us on all of our social media handles, YouTube, Twitter, and, of course, Facebook. We definitely live stream to 2 of these locations. But we just went over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and getting close to 2,700 on Facebook. So the more you continue to click the subscribe button or follow button, whichever one applies to the social media platform that you're watching on, just make sure you do it to support the live stream efforts. This is for all the information on local games, and game links can be found on social media, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Back to the ball game here. Mark Morris out of the timeout called by head coach Sean Atkins. They lead it here by 11, 36-25. Kelso basketball, 5:44 left in the ball game. Maddie Moe being guarded by Kiki. Dribbles it back out here, top of the circle, three-point line extended. Continuing to dribble around, does it herself, misses the shot. Rebound, Kea. And they're going to call a foul. Looked like an incidental contact here. Free throws will be awarded to Kiki. Kiki with 13 so far in the game. Make it 14. Peyton Champagne back into the game for Maddie Moe, who just picked up her 4th personal. And the second one hit by Maka Evie. I believe she's 7 for 7 from the line. Foul's called on the baseline drive against Mark Morris. And it's going to go on Grace Eaton. Full charge timeout. Kelso wants to talk things over. Great turnout here at Mark Morris High School. 7 o'clock, so if you're interested in watching the boys game, you're going to have to wait a while. Tip-off's probably not going to be until about 7:45-ish, I would say. Kelso basketball. 5:07 left in the game. Shot up, no good there from Kinsey Palmer, but she's going to head to the line. First free throw, no good. Second one also no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Rebound by Hayden Johnson. Now she'll take her shot at the free throw line here. First free throw good from Johnson. It's her first point of the game. 9 different players have scored for Kelso, totaling 26 points. Johnson hits the second, lead down to 11. Pressure defense in the backcourt. Mark Morris able to get it across. Good ball movement here by Mark Morris. Camry passes up a shot, skips it, dangerous pass, stolen away by Champagne. Champagne gets it here to the near side along the baseline. Rulin finds Treadway, nice step through. Eleanor Treadway now with 5. Lead back down to single digits here, 38-29. Kelso looking to put together a little run here. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Mark Morris ball in front of the student section. the Round Ball Rowdies. Not sure if that's like the official moniker, but my man Jody Nalen of Blast Zone Media, who's in the house here tonight, always refers to the Monarch student section as the Round Ball Rowdies, and he would know. He went here and once played for Bill Backamus. Paisley Freidenberg will check back into the ball game, and it's going to be Camry Gazzotti checking out. Dangerous pass nearly stolen. Kea comes away with it, being guarded by Ruland. Ruland does poke it loose. Fast break. Misses the layup, uncontested. Rebound, though, by Champagne. It's put up and in. Great opportunity there, nearly squandered. But Champagne able to get that 2 points that Kelso badly needs, and we've got a foul that's going to be called here against Kelso. So more free throws for the Monarchs. Andrew asks, will I be broadcasting Bill's speech? Oh yeah, I'll be live, yeah. I'll be live for all the ceremony. First free throw is good from Rayleigh Gazzotti, her first point of the game. We're still quite a ways away from that, I believe. Gazzotti sinks them both. Treadway right down Broadway, lays it in. 7 now for Eleanor Treadway. Out of bounds. On the sideline was Rayleigh Gazzotti. Kelso basketball, 3:17 left. And the Lassies only trailing it here by 7. Nice feed inside. Shot blocked, though, by Kea Makaivi, and then we've got some bodies flying. Kinsey Palmer had her hands on the ball, and the officials are talking here. I don't know what they'd be discussing, but and it's going to be a foul against Kelso. Free throws for Mark Morris. And tough break there. It's going to go against Ellie Treadway, I believe. Tough break there. Kea Makaivi at the line. Misses the first. Second free throw, good. Kea now with 6. And that ball is nearly thrown away, and it's saved, and it goes to Mark Morris. Shot up, no good. Foul's called. More free throws here for Mark Morris. Heading to the line now is Cadence Gorins. Cadence yet to see the ball go down into the basket, looking for her first point here. Hits the first. 6 different Monarch to score in the game so far, and the lead back up to 9. Substitution here. Champagne will sit down. Maylee Amrine checks in for the Lassies. Gorins. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound, tapped around, it goes to Kiki, misses the shot. Amrine comes away with it. Long pass up ahead, is on target. Palmer steps through, might have got away with some steps. Johnson drives to the cup and scores, takes advantage. Lead down to 7 again. Kiki pivots, passes, nearly thrown away. Saved, though, there by Gazzotti. Kea with it. Ball deflected, gets to Kiki. To the corner, Freidenberg, pump fake, putting on the deck. Might have traveled, ball thrown away. And it's going to be a whistle. Jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to stay here with Mark Morris. A little frantic here down the stretch. I think that we might have seen a couple traveling violations overlooked. 2:10 to go. Patrick Thill says, let's go Carson Bogner. Well, we're not quite there yet. We're going to have a new live stream link for everybody, by the way. So if you're joining in expecting the boys game, you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. And we've got a timeout, Mark Morris. 2:09 to go here in the ball game. It's going to be a full charge timeout. Well, 2:09 to go here. Kelso's scrappy here, trying to get back into this ball game, and they have. They're going to have enough time, though, to complete the comeback. Only trail it by 7. Both teams well over the foul limit here in the fourth quarter. Andrew, I answered that. Will I be broadcasting Bill's speech? Yes, I will. Did you step away? I can't type it. A long whistle. And apparently they did not call a foul on the previous play. They're saying out of bounds, so it's Monarchs possession. Oh, they had jump ball. Excuse me, Monarchs possession after a jump ball. My mistake. Double dribble called against Rayleigh Gazzotti. So the Monarchs turn it over out of the timeout. 1:59 to go. Still plenty of time here, especially with both teams being over the foul limit. Ruland, hop step, shot good! 5-point game. Bregan Ruland now with 11. And that's a dangerous pass, nearly stolen away. Kiki moves it up ahead to Fredenberg. Fredenberg has 2 on her, and now we got traveling called. Mark Morris struggling to finish this one off here. Back-to-back turnovers. Kelso with all the life they need. Only trail it by 5. A 3 on the way, no good. Ball loose. Dive to the floor. Johnson bats it. It's controlled by Amrine. Pass down low. Shot from point-blank range is long. Palmer can't convert, and a jump ball is called. It's going to be Mark Morris possession. No, I thought it should have been the last. I thought the last held ball was just given to Mark Morris out of the timeout, and I think that that's what Andrew Johnson is talking about here, and I think he's absolutely 100% right, and they're going to let Mark Morris have it. Huge mistake down the stretch by the officials. And now a bump and a foul is going to be called against Kelso. I'm surprised that Coach Johnson didn't get a tee just there. Got his money's worth spinning the ball back to the official. That's probably the official's way of saying, yeah, I might have missed it there. Kea Maka-Evie at the line hits the first. Wow. Drama late in this one. 6-point lead as Fredenberg checks out. Rayleigh Gazzotti back in there. Gorn's in there for Mark Morris as the free throw is missed. Both Maka-Evies and Camry Gazzotti all the way to the cup. Johnson misses it. Kiki comes away with the rebound. Mark Morris looking to use some time, and they're going to head back to the free throw line. It's going to be a foul on Maylee Amrine. It's going to be her 4th. The Kelso student section has been overusing the take his whistle chant tonight. Kiki hits the first. 16 in the game. Leading scorer in the game. Free throw good. Perfect from the foul line tonight. I believe 9 for 9. High pass finds Rulin. Rulin driving, floating, hitting. Again, Rulin's taken over the game for Kelso here for the most part. She's got 13, 45-39 with 38 and a half to go. Obviously, we're going to keep it right here. Fans, the plan is to possibly visit with the coach of the winning team after this one or a player from the winning team, and then we're going to restart the live stream under the boys link. Still be streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Be sure to not miss it. Almost everybody that would probably be watching from home for the most part, watching from home normally is here at the game because it's packed. Both sets of bleachers are out, a lot like a Civil War game.
If you bought a ticket for the 50-50 raffle tonight, please wait after the end of the game. We'll be announcing the ticket number.
Mark Morris possession, 38 and a half to go. Both of the boys' teams are eagerly awaiting in the corners. Trap in the corner and footing lost and traveling called. Hard to see it here with the students standing, but we've grown accustomed to that over the years. Big games like this, tough to get good angles on the near sideline. Bounce pass entry, Rulin looking to go to work. Kelso gets a turnover off of the inbound, and Rulin is feeling it. 15 now, 4-point game. Kelso fouls, and Kiki Maka-Evie will head to the line, probably the player you least want on the charity stripe if you're Kelso. Again, all my stats up here are unofficial, but I've got Kiki 9 for 9 from the free throw line. 45-41, a 4-point game. Big ones here. Kiki misses the first. 22.6 left in the game. Kelso out of timeouts. Kiki comes back, hits the second. Substitution here. Friedenberg back in. Gorans will check out. It's a 5-point lead. For Mark Morris, you don't want to foul, but you don't want to play too far off. The ball's out of bounds. I think last touched by Mark Morris. It's Camry Gazzotti who's the last to touch. Palmer to inbound. Gets it in. Ruland, the player you probably want with the ball if you're Kelso. Ruland might have traveled, throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Foul called though. 5.1 left in the game. It's not over yet. Kelso needs a miracle. Hayden Johnson at the free throw line, and the round ball rowdies chanting, "It's all over." I don't know yet. We'll see about that. First free throw, no good. Could be very well over now. That was huge. Had to hit both and hope to get a steal and a three. Second free throw rattles out. Kiki with the rebound, and she's fouled with 2.9 to go. Mark Morris is going to win this one. Kelso gave them a run for their money down the stretch. Call me old school. I just don't like the "I believe we will win" chant right before the end of the ball game when you're obviously going to win. I just don't like it. I'm old man yells at clouds. It's okay. Cheer your team on. Be happy you won. I'm more of a fan of that chant coming like before the tip. First quarter as Kiki hits the free throw. Unofficially 19 points. Looking for 20 here. And it rolls off. Rebound collected, but time is running out. That's good if it goes, and it does not go. That's going to do it. The Monarchs defeat the Kelso Lassies here at home, 47-41. It was a wire-to-wire win for Mark Morris. Kelso did not lead at any point in the ball game. It was tied a few times. Boys are on the court warming up. Mark Morris improves to 2-2 overall. Kelso falls to 2-2. Non-league basketball doesn't affect anything in terms of playoff implications, but good for the Monarchs' confidence and a good learning opportunity for the Kelso Lassies coming on the road here playing a rivalry game. Both teams missing a starter, so I guess you could always chalk it up for not being full strength, but time to talk player of the game, and we might be having a guest here in just a few minutes, but we've got 20 minutes of warm-up scheduled here for the boys game. And again, we are going to log off of this one in a little bit and start up a new stream. But we've got the Kelso boys and Mark Morris boys out here on the floor. Let's take a look at the numbers here, folks. Again, unofficially. For Mark Morris, Kiki Makaivi with 19, Paisley Freidenberg with 13, Kea Makaivi with 7, Camry Gazzotti with 5, Rayleigh Gazzotti with 2, and Caden Scorns with 1. 47 total for Mark Morris here tonight. And for Kelso, Bregan Rulin with 15, Eleanor Treadway with 7, Peyton Champagne with 4, Hayden Johnson with 4, Emberlyn Holmer with 3, and then Maddie Moe with 2, Kinsey Palmer with 2, True Betniski with 2, and Aubrey Freeman with 2. 41 total tonight for the Kelso Lassies. Fans, enjoy the band music in the background. I'm going to grab another headset here just in case we have a post-game guest to talk with. All right, check on this mic here, everybody. Just making sure that it looks good. It might be a little hot, but it looks okay here. All right. Boys warming up here. They did reduce the time down to 11:50. So we are going to be pressed for some time here. Not sure if we'll have a guest come up to talk or not. But we just went over the numbers. We got to name a player of the game. It looks like Coach Atkins is coming up here, so we're going to talk with him real quick, and then we'll get the live stream started. All right. Thank you so much, Sean, for joining me here for a couple minutes. Coach Atkins here with us after the hard-fought battle there down the stretch against Kelso. I mean, I looked at the numbers, and I made sure that they were right. You guys never trailed at all during this game, but Kelso fought tooth and nail to come back there late. What were you talking about with your younger team out there, minus Reese Johnson, on how to finish this game off?
We really relied on Kay taking the ball out of bounds, and worst come to worst, we throw it back to her, and she's going to be solid with it for the most part, right? I think she only had one little goof up here at half court, so just relying on her, Rayleigh Gazzotti, and, using that. Kiki might be young, but, man, played a lot of minutes last year. She's a heck of a basketball player, so relying on those three.
Well, I made a comment to the live stream audience that, she's probably the future of Monarchs basketball right here, and that maybe that's a little foreshadowing. She could be the future right now. She could already be the leader in the clubhouse. The way that you guys were able to take down a larger 3A classification team minus one of your best players.
Yeah, and they've been playing really good. It's not like Kelso is, like a down 3A school, right? Just the classification has always mean everything, but, man, they stuck it to Richfield. They stuck it to R.A. Long. So they beat up on some teams by a good amount that are in our league. So, and they gave Skyview a good fight. It was 67-54. So they competed with a good Skyview team. So that's a very big win for us and great defensive performance from us.
Well, one thing that I noticed in that game against R.A. Long, Coach, was that Kelso was able to double team and pressure the basketball often in that game and force a lot of turnovers. You guys looked really well prepared tonight for the pressure that you saw on the inbounds, and you guys broke the press pretty well for the most part. Was that a key going into facing them?
I prefer teams that press us, right? Woodland didn't press us, and we had to come down and run half-court offense all stinking night long. So if you're going to press us, I'm all for it, so we could get our guards out in some space and get us going.
Real quick before I let you go, because we are a little pressed for time, but I did want to talk about the freshman Paisley Friedenberg, 13 off the bench at one point. She was leading the team in scoring, had to change her jersey, but came out with the same mentality, even with a new number.
Yeah, man. She's got a deadly jump shot. She can knock down her free throws, and she's extra aggressive. As soon as she just continues working and learning the way that we handle business and do things, she's gonna another kid that's a youngster that can take off. And I love our bench group right now. When Reese is here, we got Cam, Ashlyn, Paisley, Grace Eaton. Any one of them could come in and play starters minutes. So Rayleigh goes out tonight and gets 2 fouls right away. Paisley comes in and does an incredible job rebounding, playing that defense, bringing that energy that Rayleigh's known for. And again, told Ashlyn Cole, Woodland was her night. She did that off the bench, right? And Paisley struggled a little bit. So I love that bench unit that we can get multiple people involved and have them help us win ball games.
Boy, they were calling it tight tonight, weren't they?
SA there, he warned me. He said, you guys reach too much. I said, I know. I promise we're working on it. We're working on it.
You call fouls too much. That's the comeback to that. Stayed in the game there. All right, Sean, well, congratulations on the win. The Mark Morris Monarchs win this one 47-41, and we'll see you guys again in a couple, okay?
Thanks, Nick.
No problem. All right, there you have it, folks. Player of the game tonight, Kiki Maki-Evie, 19 points in the win to help Coach Atkins, Mark Morris Monarchs, and her teammates get the victory tonight against the Kelso Lassies. Again, final in this one, 47-41. So congratulations to Kiki, and congratulations to the Monarchs. And Kelso will be just fine. Good chance to learn from this ball game and get back at it here soon. That's going to wrap it up for this broadcast, folks. We are going to switch over to the other live stream link, so be sure to log back on YouTube and Facebook. Kelso versus Mark Morris boys coming up here in about 10 minutes time. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media saying so long from game one. See you in a couple minutes for game number 2.